gosh, did you hear what just happened? Tiresias just came to our king and started messing with him, saying that he did something wrong and that everybody's sick because of him. Can you believe that?
Why do you think that happened?
Why do I think that happened?
Yeah.
I don't know, but Tiresias said it's because of our king.
Tiresias is blind.
He is blind. He probably doesn't even know what's been going on.
Yeah.
But everybody here has been sick. Your wife, she lost her firstborn child. That's horrible. How do you feel about this plague that's going on?
I don't know if that's really because of our king. I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about that either. I think this guy's a little crazy. What do you think? Do you think he's crazy?
Yes. I think it's
It doesn't make any sense.
Do you think it has anything to do with the prophecy about that kid that they put on the cliff?
Could they could be a king right now?
You have a point. You really do have a point. That would be some bad karma coming back around. I mean, how could they do that to a little kid?
Anyone hear about it? Do you know why they put him there?
What was prophecy?
So the king and queen, they heard that the kid that they were going to have was going to grow up and kill his father and take over the kingdom and marry his mother. So they were afraid to kill him, however, so they had someone else do it, and they someone else hung him off the cliff, hung him by his foot. And yeah, that was prophecy.
You think it's right that they hung a kid by his foot like that? Just because they thought he was going to kill his family?
Horrible thing to do. I can't believe that we have a king and queen that would do that.
I think they felt threatened by him. By a
That's
little
what
kid. How could you feel threatened by a little kid like
Our
that?
king right now is the son of the queen, right?
You don't know for sure, but it could be possible because that's what they say happened in the prophecy.
So what do we think about that? I mean, what if he really is right? What if he's not crazy? Or even if he is crazy, just because he's crazy, that doesn't mean that he could be wrong. What do you think? Do you think because he's crazy, that means he's wrong?
We should definitely look into this. Maybe we could set up an interview at this.
Maybe we could. Just because he killed our king, that doesn't mean he's necessarily bad. What if our king deserved it? I mean, we're talking treason here. Don't write any of this down. Are you recording this? I can't believe it. Turn that someplace else.
Well, there's enough going on right now. I think there's definitely should be an investigation going on, like to see get to the bottom of everything, like what the bad things going on.
Definitely should be an investigation.
Maybe within the kid's nature, have you ever heard of a boy's theory about how every male is actually like in love with his mom and wants to protect her in some way?
In love with his mom?
Or maybe not in that way, but like, you know, has like this tie where he wants to kill off his father and have his mother all to himself, and that's pretty much what happened. He killed off the king, that was his father, and, you know, ended up with his mom to take over the kingdom. You don't know for sure that's a kid, but, you know, maybe it's part of
So you think that
Strong accusations.
well, it's a crazy world out there.
wouldn't that mean that he's sick and twisted?
Or maybe it was just in his nature. I mean, it happens to everyone. Have you ever dated anyone like your mom?
Maybe it was an accident, don't you think?
What do you think?
Definitely wasn't an accident to try and take over the kingdom, though.
Maybe this was all meant to happen for some reason.
Why do you think that?
I don't know, the prophecy.
Maybe it was in
Fate.
his nature.
Fate. We're all destined to do what our DNA tells us to do, man.
You think he was a victim of fate?
Everyone's a victim in today's society. That's how they get on Jerry Springer, right?
Well, then
or
how do we
Oprah.
identify the bad guys and the good guys? Who do we know? How do
I guess
we?
we're all shades of gray now, huh?
Oh,
Isn't this a society of victims? Are we all victims as people of the chorus of thieves? Then there are no criminals, there are no Adolf Hitlers, there are no Joe Stalins anymore.
But if there's no black or white, then there's nothing to act on. So what are we supposed to do about this?
How come we have so many people studying law, you know? What are they going to do? Just push papers around deciding who's good or bad, culpable or innocent? Is anyone ever innocent?
No.
No.
Yes.
I believe that people can be innocent.
And now we have an election here. These two goons running head and head, you know? Our president. Hi. And are we victims to the systems? Can we crawl out of this? Are we eternally going to be the Greek chorus? members seem pretty dynamic. You'll never sit by as bench warmers just
I think we
becoming,
have another Tiresias here.
you know, Professor Prophecy. But I don't cross-dress like Tiresias does. You heard that there. Okay. So what about culpability? Are we guilty as global citizens?
Yes.
You're guilty as a Korean in America. We're still guilty of being global citizens.
I don't know what I'm guilty of.
The butterfly flaps its wings and it causes hurricanes, right? You drive to work in the HOV line, you're culpable, right? Yes? Because you know you shouldn't drive in the HOV line. You should have went to a car.
I don't even know what he's talking about. What's an HOV?
HOV, high occupancy. Oh, right. This is before cars. Men, you were destined to date your mothers, right? Not literally, camera, but figures. Cameraman, you've dated a woman just like your mother?
Sort of.
Sort of. Wasn't that creepy? But look, the whole chorus of women said, no way will we date anyone like our fathers. Why not?
Because, disgusting. I mean, mother, they have a
Well, then these are disgusting guys. Doesn't that let you know somehow there's just too much patriarchy in this society?
And he thought that, you know, we were always nurtured to our mother, so that's when we would be grown up by then, and we had this
So the
connection
bond's
them.
with the mother,
It's
even though we
stronger than
blame the
bond
mother.
with the father.
And ladies, what do we get about this? 2,500 years of always blaming mothers? Shouldn't that stop? Jocasta's the big victim, right? Wouldn't she know that was her son? Deal with that concept. I'll be back, but keep up the good work, team. Get down to the fundamentals of this crime. Okay, see you later.
I think he's right. I think what happened brought up a lot of questions in our lives. I mean, it's just going to change everything that we're thinking about. What do you think? Do you think it's wrong that we date people that are like our parents?
You do it?
Do I do it?
Yeah.
I've never dated anybody before. Do you do it?
You like something, or they like alter it.
I think that there's a part of everybody that looks for something familiar in a world that's confusing. And that's why we date our parents. I don't think that it's a problem.
It's not really dating our parents, just dating someone like our parents, so I don't think it's wrong. And that we were brought up by our mothers, so I feel like you have some kind of connection, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty close to my mom. We practiced how I was like inside her for 9 months. Good bond.
Oh my gosh! Did you just see that? That was our king! He just walked past! Did you see his eyes? They were bleeding! What do you think happened? Did anybody see what happened? No. No? Nobody saw what happened. Oh my gosh, who could have done this to our king? Why aren't there guards trying to stop them? Do you think he did it to himself?
Where's he going?
Maybe his wife did it.
Maybe his wife did it? No, we know her. She wouldn't do something like that. What if he's finally had enough?
It's just fate.
There you go with
Meant to
fate
happen.
again. You really think everything in this world is guided by fate?
Some things are just meant to happen. You can't avoid it.
You think it was fate? He just fell and his eyes got gouged out? That's what you
For
think
all the
happened?
bad things that he's done, regardless of whether or not it was because of his nature. You know?
Is it karma?
Yeah.
I can't believe the way you guys are treating us. I think our king is a victim. I think we should screw fate. I think we should think of him as somebody who needs help. Who cares about the reasons why this happened by now? It's happened. We have to do something about it. We need to come alongside.
He's done bad things in the past, right? So are you saying all the people sitting in jail, like, so you're saying that they don't deserve to be in there? Are they victims too if they get attacked? You know,
I think our king has been doing everything to stop this plague, and we need to come alongside. Dead second. Are you going to treat him like a victim? Are you going to send him away? Do we have to exile him for everything that's happened, even though it wasn't his fault?
I don't know. I guess we have to move farther into this.